Hello, beautiful people. I'm back. I came in earlier and recorded a video earlier for just a short reading. I was just pulled to come in and do a quick one. So I said I'd come back to do a full reading. So here I am back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Debbie, and I like to use tarot as a tool of self-awareness, self-improvement, transformation. So I do spend a little time on the cards. So if that's something that interests you, get a drink, settle in. This is a full reading. Welcome. So as usual, this is a collective reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make it fit. Okay, so it just could be a different, if it doesn't resonate, it just could be a message for somebody else today. All right, so let's get started. As usual, I always like to start with an oracle card. It just gives me an idea of the energies, and it's always a great message. Today I am using the Soul Coaching deck. I love this deck, it's beautiful. All right, let's see what the energy is for this collective right now. What's the message? It's embracing. So this is an interesting card, I think, because she's holding the moon. And typically the moon in tarot means it's what you can't see. So embracing is like embracing the unknown. Having trust that everything's working out exactly as it's supposed to be working out. All right, let's see how that applies. We'll go to the tarot, and I'm going to do a full reading now, so let's jump in. Meanwhile, I hope you're all having a great day. Today is Thursday, July 16, and I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Today, we're in monsoon season, so today it's cloudy and praying for rain. It's still hot, but hey, at least it's cloudy today. We'll look forward to it. All right, let's just see. Let's see what's in the current energy, please. The first card out is the Four of Arrows, which is the Four of Swords. Then we have the King of Arrows, the Ace of Arrows. It's a lot of swords and arrows right here. So it's all air energy swords. Then we have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Sorry, the Five of Pentacles. Got those out of order. And on the outside influence is the Lovers and the Judgment card. On the bottom of the deck, what you can't see, is the Page of Arrows. Lots of arrows here. Okay, so like I said, arrows is the element of air, and they're swords in the tarot, and they also represent your thoughts, your beliefs, your ideas, things like that. Okay, so then in the current energy, we have the Four of Arrows. You can see he's laying down. This card is about, in standard tarot decks, it also shows it's a warrior, and he's taking a break from the battle, laying down the swords, retreat, like recuperating, taking a breath, taking a break, rest, recuperate, recalibrate, plan. So, and then when you're done resting, there's this one arrow here. That's the new path you're going on, the new planned path. So whoever this is for, it looks like you are in a period of taking a step back, reevaluating the things around you, reevaluating your thoughts, because it is an arrow. And we'll see how that plays out here. At the center of your reading is the King of Arrows, King of Swords. King of Swords is, he is, and there's no gender. I say he, but there's no gender in tarot. So we all have feminine and masculine energies around and about us. So the King of Swords is reasonable. is grounded, is dependable, is determined. Like they have a plan. They have complete clarity on what they want, where they're going, how to get there, all of it. They do have a heart. I mean, they do have emotions, but they do not make decisions based on that. It's a intellectual thing. Okay. And this is at the center of your reading. So it can be one of two things. It can be, there could be a person in your life who is all of those things: grounded, reasonable, not highly emotional, likes to think things out, you know, somebody that you might go to for advice. All right. Now, if it's not that, then it's at the center of your reading, meaning it's time that you need to take on some of those qualities right now. That's going to help you in the whole current situation. All right. In the near future, we have the Ace of Arrows. Again, Ace of Swords. In the tarot, all the aces are the seeds of that particular suit. So arrows being about thoughts, beliefs, ideas, action, things like that. The ace it's the seed of clarity. Because as I said, like it's thinking things through, getting clarity on a particular situation. And the ace is like, some people call it an aha moment. Like it's when, whoa, the clouds part and now I see the truth for what it is. You have clarity. So this ace is it's, you finally seen the truth of a situation, and it's showing you. It's now, see, now the thing about all aces in the tarot is the seed is there for you, and now it's totally up to you whether you're going to pick that seed up, whether you're going to plant it, whether you're going to water it and take care of it and grow this particular thing. So this could, because here's a perfect example: the Ace of Arrows, the Ace of Swords. It could be you've seen the truth of the situation, you know the truth of a situation, and yet you still don't act accordingly. That could be someone who's choosing not to pick up the seed. All right. So basically what this is saying is that clarity is coming. If it hasn't already hit you, it's coming. If you're holding off on a decision because you don't really know which way to go, you're going to be hit with the aha moment, or you'll have an epiphany on this situation. And then it's just a matter of whether or not you choose to act on it. In the position of what Spirit wants to highlight for you is the Six of Wands. This card is, it's wands. So wands are the element of fire. And the suit of wands represents action, inspiration, inspired action specifically, inspiration, ideas, passion projects, a new job that excites you, what it is that lights you up, what it is that means something to you. So the Six of Wands, the interpretation of this card is it's successes, it's victory, and it is public recognition. And the way I always explain this card is, in tarot, the journey that we're all on basically runs from 1 to 10. 1 being the aces, 10 being the end, right? Completion. And so a 6, this is the Six of Wands. You've made some progress toward on an inspired action, something that you've been walking towards or moving towards. You've taken action towards something that inspires you, something that means something to you. And it is about successes and victories. I always like to say, on this scale of 1 to 10, though, it's a 6. So you have had a certain level of progress and you are experiencing certain successes and victories, but they don't have to be huge ones. But the important part of it is, like, for instance, an example is, if, let's say, you were trying to lose 20 pounds and you've lost like 11 pounds, it's a success. It's a victory. Might not be the whole thing yet, but the public recognition part of this card is about whatever progress you've made on whatever your wand is, whatever your inspired action is. You've experienced enough progress, success, victory, where people are noticing. So it could be, them saying to you things like, something's different. I can't tell, I can't put my finger on it. Or maybe you're at a job and your boss, or you're being recognized for a job well done, things like that. So Spirit wants to highlight that. So I believe what Spirit is saying here, especially we started off with four arrows, which is about stepping back, resting, recalibrating, rethinking, replanning, to the King, which is to the King of Swords, which is in this heart of the matter, which is well thought out, determination, clarity. Ace of Arrows, this is the aha moment of clarity. And now we have what Spirit wants you to recognize is that you have reached you have made progress on some inspired action that you've chosen to take. Okay, at the base of the matter, here in the earthly, material, physical world, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is great because Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles is about material things, your car, your house, your job, your money. And the Four of Pentacles is just like this four of arrows that we had earlier. All the fours are about kind of a pause in things. The Four of Pentacles is you've come to a point where now you know the value of things. Most importantly, the value of yourself. And now the message here is to protect that value. Know your worth, know your value, and then protect it. Walk the line that protects that value. Expect what your value is. Okay, and so a lot of people also say this card can be about hoarding and just like doing this with your money or security, whatever level of security you have reached. And people sometimes want to retreat, I've made some money, now I'm going to retreat and hold on to my money. But that isn't how the universe works. The universe works in flow. And so by having money and then just hoarding it, it's not flowing, and it blocks the flow of more coming in. So by acknowledging your own value, acknowledging the value of how far you've come, how much you've learned, then you don't have to do this with it, but you can move forward knowing that value and being prepared to protect it. Okay, in the position of advice is the Knight of Pentacles. So all the knights in the tarot are about movement. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, we're talking material things again here, money, your job, things like that, a goal you're working towards, could be whatever it is you're working for to bring security to yourself. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. And the message of the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, slow and steady. It can also be that I always like to bring up that, if you've been working on something for a while and you're starting to question yourself because you're not seeing the results. This card comes along to say, you may not see the results yet, but it's happening. It's happening slow and steady. Now, the most important message of this card is taking it slow and steady allows you to look around and enjoy the journey, appreciate the journey. Because while the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, it is also the most reliable and the most dependable. And this card being here is saying you will get to your goal. You will achieve your goal. The only question is, will you get there and not even remember how you got there? No memories, no new enjoyment of the journey. Or will you get there and you have all these things that you can appreciate that brought you here? So in the advice position, it is continue, put your head down, continue on this path, slow and steady wins the race, and enjoy the journey. Enjoy the blessings along the way. Because in the outcome position here is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles typically is interpreted as feeling left out in the cold. It's feeling like I've tried everything. I'm never gonna win. I'm never gonna get money. Everything always goes wrong. It's being in that lack and scarcity mindset. Excuse me. I should have got myself a drink. And so yeah, it's being so caught up in not appreciating the good things and only seeing the bad things that you fail to see that there's help there for you. There's resources right here for you. All you would need to do is ask. It's like getting so caught up in the fact that you're lost that there's somebody right there, and you're so caught up in the fact that you're lost that you have somebody right there that could probably help you. So this whole thing, right, the advice position of the Knight of Pentacles, taking it slow and steady and enjoying the journey, is because the possibility of not enjoying the journey, of constantly feeling like you're just never winning, it just never works out, blah, blah, blah. That's what those kind of thoughts will lead to. And then you miss all the good things, all the blessings, all the good things in your life. So yeah, that's a really important thing to keep in mind. I do want to clarify these because of that Five of Cups. So let's see, I think I'm going to use light seers to. All right, so let's just go back, and we're going to just go to the. All right, I'm gonna clarify the Ace of Arrows, which was the moment of clarity, and we'll see what that's about. Can you tell me more about that, please? Okay, so it's possible, and it's another 4. We have 3 4s here, so 444 could be significant. But the Four of Cups, this one's the Four of Cups. And the whole message of this card is sometimes we're so concentrated on these 3 cups that have spilled that we miss that there's an opportunity here. So this whole message it's about, the overall message here is don't get so caught up in what you consider to be losses or failures that you miss the great opportunity that could be right in front of you. So it seems to me like maybe you're coming out of this. You had the Four of Arrows, you took some rest. You're determined to move forward. You've thought it all out. You get this Ace then of clarity, bringing you out of this other 4 of apathy, like it's bringing you out. Okay, I see the opportunity here. I'm going for it. I have an opportunity to be clear and go for it on this path. Have the Four of Pentacles, which is at the base of everything, which was another 4, basically saying, enjoy the success that you've made. Don't be afraid to continue, though. Don't feel the need to retreat, to protect. Okay, so this Five of Pentacles, which was the potential outcome, the warning basically of don't get so caught up in these thoughts of lack and scarcity, because clarifying this is we have the Queen of Wands, and you can just see this. Look at her. The Queen of Wands, some people call her the queen of the law of attraction. She is attached to the law of attraction. She knows what she wants. She's going for it. She doesn't need anybody else's permission. And regardless of what happens, she's going to be excited about it. And so you have this accessible for you. And it's just choosing not to be stuck in this lack It's choose this excitement, choose enthusiasm, choose to just go for it. Okay, there it is. The big message here is that there is success and victories in your energy, in your potential of possibilities for you. It's there. Success, victory, public recognition. It's there for you. You just have to make sure you stay out of this lack. Watch your thoughts. Make sure that you're thinking about what you want, not about what happened, not about what you don't want, and don't get stuck in that feeling of what's never going to work out for me, because that's when you miss opportunities. All right. Let's take a look at these last two cards for you. These are on the outside influence for you right now. The first card is the Lovers, and many tarot readers interpret the Lovers as a choice, and it is a choice. But the way I see it is, this choice for you is to either choose what you think you should do or choose yourself. That sacred choice is to choose you, your soul, your growth. Let's see what the clarifiers are there for this one. We have the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and Death and Rebirth. This is great. Okay, so there is a choice to be made here. And are you going to look in the mirror and choose you? Because clarifying this is the Death card, which is actually, you can see here, it's actually called the Death and Rebirth card. So in order for anything new to come, there is some cycle in your life that is closing. It's come to an end. It could be just the way you think about things. You could have a new perspective now. And so the old way has to go so that you can be reborn. Then there's the Fool, which is a brand new beginning, taking a leap of faith. And then we also have the Knight of Wands, which is very close to this Queen of Wands. You can see the excitement and see the energy in there. So something you have to accept and let, and this is all in the choice here. You have to accept and let whatever it is that is needing to pass out or be gone from your life, to end, to let whatever is ending, it's already ending and you know it, to let it go so that you are freed, the new energies of this new path, this new beginning that's waiting for you, so that you can to step into that. And without without clinging on to something that doesn't belong, then your energies can be all about it. The Wands, again, are about inspired action, about what burns inside of you, what lights you up. And you get to be excited about it, about this new path. You just have to let go of whatever is already leaving your life, because it's meant to. So the choice here is for you to accept that something has to go. And you know what it is, because it's probably already going. And then know that in order for you to find your new path and new excitement, you have to let it go. Okay, then the other one is Judgment. Oh, I love this card. So the Judgment card, and see the big butterfly. The butterflies are all about transformation. And so the Judgment card is a wake-up call to yourself. It's a wake-up call to follow your true path. It's like, here's another chance to listen, to answer your true calling. If there's been something pulling at you for a long time in terms of, oh, man, I've always wanted to do this, I've always wanted to try that, now's the time. This Judgment card, it's a call towards your true path. Something has been pulling at you and you've possibly been ignoring it. Now it's just the time to choose you. Choose you. I'm gonna try this out, whatever that might be. Let's get the clarifiers on that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something you've been working on for a while, the skills for this. The Queen of Pentacles, which is knowing yourself. And the Four of Pentacles again. Remember that one? The Four of Pentacles in this deck, you can see her. She knows her value. So this Judgment here, this Judgment card, the call, it's calling you to choose you, your true calling, your true path. You've already been working on it. You've already got skills in that area. And these are skills that you've been honing, that you've been working on, skills that light you up. This is something you really enjoy, that you really love. Okay? Then the Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She oh, you can't go over here. She's so comfortable in her own skin. She knows herself. She's self-made. She knows what she can do. She absolutely, this is about self-love, self-care. She knows she's got this. Okay? And then the Four of Pentacles, which we talked about. She knows her value too. This whole thing is a huge message to somebody. These two cards, the Lovers, is a choice to choose you. The Judgment is a call to your true calling. It's calling you for that. You can't get any clearer than that. You are being called to follow your own path, your true calling, something it's been burning in you your whole life. Beautiful. I love this because success and victories are in your future. You just got to love it. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, and you think you might want to dig a little deeper, I've left my contact information in the box below. And I would be honored to spend a little more time with you and dig a little deeper. Okay? Again, don't forget, take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. And also, please like the video. You can see that this is a brand new thing for me, so every like or subscribe really helps. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. Beautiful. Life is beautiful. Embrace the unknown. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye.